Thank you.
Agreed.
Yes.
I'm going to make a statement. I know this is not going to be the most popular statement, especially to parents, but being that I'm a parent in a household with both parents working, you know, me personally, if I was to choose for my kids to stay at home, one or the other, if they had a medical condition where where it might be COVID's a threat to them, you know, I personally would assume some of the responsibility on trying to get the education or get that what y'all are teaching in your schools to my kid. And I think that's something that gets passed on to where, you know, last year whenever this hit and it was the panic mode and we were in the crisis mode and all the parents were realizing, oh crap, you know, I'm teaching a lot to my student here, because it was not a situation where we were ready to say, all right, here are the teachers being able to put the lessons out there. And now we're ready for the teachers to put the lessons out there. And I'm not ready to say, and this is me personally, I'm not ready to say all the burden is still on you to teach. If I'm choosing and I'm keeping my kid at home, I'm taking some of that burden of the education there. And I don't want our staff and faculty to be sitting there thinking that the burden is completely on you in the education of a child that the parents and children are staying home with. Because now we've put you in a spot for two positions. Well, and I understand the quarantine part of it. And at that point, the quarantine part of it to me is, this is where our Google Classrooms come in and being able to be interactive in our Google Teams, being able to be interactive. And that's still part of it. And if you got an issue with the quarantine part of it, that comes back to my CDC and my representatives of, you've put me in a daggum situation, you son of a guns, and you need to communicate with those people. Because the whole point of this whole pandemic is not, I chose it and you chose it and we chose it. It is, here's the guidelines that have been laid out by the government to say you've got to be quarantined. Now we're trying to do the best we can to make it work with what they put out there, because they didn't call the school boards and the teachers and say, hey, what's the best way to teach while we're in this pandemic? They just say, hey, we're in a pandemic, stay home, y'all make it work out. And y'all have done a wonderful job of making it work out. And once again, like I said, if I put my kid in a situation where contact tracing is going out there, I'm calling my representative and be like, hey, how in the heck can I get them back in the classroom? Because I want my kids in the classroom. Heck, I've been trying to get my kids around people to get it. You know, so they can start getting the dadgum antibodies for that crap, man. Kidding me? But that's, once I said, that's me. You know, I know I don't speak for everybody up here. Seven of us on the board, and I know I made some people upset about it. You can email me.
Thanks.